Darwin Platform Group of Companies is one of the fastest growing diversified Indian conglomerates with global footprints. It is setting up offices globally and tying up with companies across the globe for multiple sectors. The company has ventured into real estate and construction, stockbroking and finance, arms and ammunition, mining, airlines and many other sectors.
Hello, Namaskar. You're watching Market Today. I'm Tanya Aneja. And what a week it has been for the Indian markets. We saw record highs on Nifty yesterday as well, and what a recovery in the last 1 hour only. So if you see, it ended at 22,217. So 22,000, that was an important mark that was intact on Nifty, and the pre-open rates also are suggesting a green opening for the benchmark index. 22,284, that's the level where we are at, 66 points higher there as well. Yesterday, if you see, there were a lot of counters that supported the rally. Coal India, the top gainer for you, 448 was the level, and of course auto and metal pack, that was that were the top performers yesterday. And Coal India, if you see today as well, it is trading in the green only. And we had Bajaj Auto, Aisha Motors from the auto pack, which were among the top gainers yesterday, and ITC, of course. Let's pull up ITC and see what the stock is doing in the pre-open session. ITC was in focus yesterday. The company is eyeing 47% stake in Pratap Snacks. So 416, that's the level in the green right now. Let's see how the action pans out going forward. Some of the IT counters were also in focus yesterday. HCL Tech, one of them, of course, it was one of the top gainers from the Nifty pack yesterday. 1683 was the level. Let's pull up that stock and see what the stock is doing in the pre-open session. 1696, of course, in the green today as well. And let's do one thing. Let's welcome our guest on the show today and find out where are the markets headed going forward. Ratnesh Goyal, who is the head of technical research at Arihant Capital, joins us now. Very good morning, Ratnesh. Good to have you on BTTV. Let's understand from you that where are the markets headed. It has been a phenomenal week for the Indian markets, record highs on a daily basis. But what's really next?
Very good morning, and very good morning to our viewer. Well, definitely, yesterday market surprised us, and we have seen a very good recovery in the later half. Now, if you look at daily chart, the market has tested the upward gap area. This is a very positive sign, and it has taken the very good support level from that area. Generally, in the technical language, we understand that upward gap area act as a support level, and market definitely react the same in the yesterday trading session. So now it's showing the clearly a very good strength on the chart. I believe that 22,000. 350 and 22,380 we can see in the near term level. And if you look at the option data also, the 22,000 is a put writer base, so it indicates that we are not going to see below this level 22,000 level. And if you look at the call writing side data, there is hardly any call writing in the Nifty option side. So it indicates the market player are positive in the market. And if you look at the Bank Nifty definitely is still showing some underperformance through the Nifty, and there is a call writing at 47,000 and 47,500 level in the Bank Nifty side. So it indicates that there is some hurdle in the Bank Nifty side, and it is trading still below the key averages on the daily chart. So it indicates that there some pressure from the Bank Nifty side, but Nifty will lead the market, and maybe the IT sector can lead in the Nifty. So I believe that we should watch the IT sector, and they can lead the Nifty.
Absolutely. And you know what the good news is, that we are getting very strong cues from the global markets as well. So S&P 500 and Dow Jones, if you see, both surged to record high yesterday, and this was aided by Nvidia bumper earnings and outlook. Now Nvidia, if you see, has seen an increase of nearly $250 billion in market cap yesterday, and this positions the stock for the largest single day market cap gain in the history of the stock market. So I think we are getting showing very strong cues, very good news for all the bulls, and I think we will see the impact on Indian markets as well today. So S&P 500 ended at record high yesterday, 2.1% higher at 5,087 odd level, and Nasdaq also, if you see, that also ended at record highs, and Dow Jones also at 39,069 odd levels, up around 1%. So coming to you, Ratnesh, again, any technical picks that you would like to share for today?
Yes, as I mentioned that we can see some good movement in the IT sector. So in the IT sector, my preferred pick is Wipro for the trading also, and as well for the investment also. So I believe the risk reward ratio in is also in the favor. So 500 rupees will be the stop loss for the near term, as well as for if anyone want to invest for the medium term. So stop loss will come around the 460 level. And in the near term target, I believe that we are going to see 560 to 580 level, and the short term to medium term target we are going to see 600 level. So Wipro will be my preferred pick for the trading as well as for the investment.
Okay, absolutely. And Ratnesh, we have been talking about HDFC Bank. And let's pull up that stock and see what the stock is doing in the pre-open session. The stock was under pressure yesterday, 1422. That's where it ended, 1.19% lower. Right now it is trading in the green, 1422 is the level. What do the technical charts suggest for HDFC Bank?
HDFC Bank is continue underperforming from the long time, and it is trading below all the key averages level. But now for the for trading perspective, there is a very less chance that we can see the near term any rally. Maybe the technical short covering or the technical bounce we can see up to the 1460 level. But definitely this is a good level for the investment because there is a trading on the multiple support level. The 1350 is the very multiple support level. So I believe that this could be the good level for the investment, but for the trading perspective, definitely there is a very less chance in the sharp covering in the near term. I believe that as of now, avoid for the trading perspective, but for the investment perspective, with the stop loss 1350, look at this.
And what about ICICI Bank? Because we were discussing this stock yesterday with our market experts, and they were sounding really bullish on this particular counter from the banking space. ICICI Bank is trading in the green in the pre-open session. 1070 is the level where we are at. Where is this headed?
Yeah, definitely, it's outperforming in the banking sector. Continue making the high on the daily, weekly chart as well, and it's not a stretch from the 200 moving average, not so far from. So still, it's showing that there is still some stream left in this stock. So we can see that around the 1115 or 1200 level in this coming time. So if anyone holding this stock from the lower level, I suggest them keep the stop loss 1030 and enjoy this rally for some more time.
Absolutely. And, LTI, Mindtree and TCS, I think we should pull up these stocks. A lot of action happening here in the pre-open session. What would be your top picks from the IT space, Ratnesh? I mean, you prefer mid-cap or large cap, and which are the stocks that you are betting on from this space?
Yeah, as I mentioned, that Wipro will be my topic because I believe that there is a overvalue in the some mid cap stocks. So I will go with some frontline stocks. So apart from the Wipro, so one can look at the SL Tech also. This is also the stock that is outperforming in the IT sector. So I will always choose the outperforming in the sector. So outperforming stock in the sector. So SL Tech is the stock which is outperforming, continue making high rise. So I believe that is still the risk reward ratio in the favor for the investor and for the trader also. Keep the stop loss 1620 level for the target 1850.
Okay. And we saw action in Eicher Motors and Bajaj Auto yesterday, but today if you see, all the action is happening in Hero MotoCorp and M&M. We should pull up that stocks for our viewers. 0.8% uptick here in the pre-open on Hero Moto, and M&M also in the green. 1926, that's the level. Where are these stocks headed, and any stocks that you would like to recommend from the auto space?
Yeah, definitely. M&M is continue outperforming, and recently it has given the fresh breakout at the level of 1715. So I believe that definitely M&M should be the peak for the investor as well as for the trader. So for the coming trading session, the target could be around the 2100 to 2200 level in the M&M. Still the risk reward ratio still in favor with the stop loss 1850. Trader and investor both can pick this M&A.
Okay, absolutely got that. And some of the other buzzing stocks from the pre-open session, we have Hindalco as well. So Ratnesh, we have been seeing that there is a lot of action happening in the metal space amid softening of iron ore prices. So Hindalco also was one of the gainers yesterday as well. We had NMDC also, Nalco also, Hindustan Copper also. What are your thoughts on Hindalco first, and any picks that you would like to share from the metal space?
Well, Hindalco, it's recently showing it's a big gap down open. So, this in the technical language, we say there's a downward gap area. So, it will be very difficult to cross this level for the Hindalco, and it will be a major supplier for this Hindalco around the 540, 550 level. So, it will be very difficult to cross this level easily. So, I believe that as of now, investor perspective, we should not try this Hindalco unless we did not get the close above the 550 level. So, as of now, avoid this Hindalco in the metal pick. Apart from this, if you look at the other metal stock, like I will prefer the National Aluminum because I think it deliver the good result also, and we have seen the continue outperforming in this stock. So National Aluminum could be the good pick with the stop loss 140 for the target 200 level.
Okay, so the markets have opened and it's of course in the green. 33 points higher there on Nifty, 22,250, that's the level where we are at. And Nifty Bank as well, up around 61 odd points. Yesterday we saw a bit of profit booking in this particular index, but right now if you can see, it is trading in the green, 46,965, that's the level on Nifty Bank. Now let's see what was the 52-week high. So we ended at 22,217 yesterday, and 22,000, that's the level where we are at this point in time. Ratnesh, how do you see market opening, and do you think the momentum will sustain going forward as well?
Yeah, like after the open, we are seeing some profit booking from the high level. It is obviously there is nothing wrong in this profit booking because everyone like to book some profit as they yesterday carry their position. So I believe that it's still the buy and dip the market, and I am quoting here the Nifty future level. So if we get the level around 22,000 to 200 or 20,020 level, so it will be the good buying opportunity for the intraday trader. I believe that that could be the good level for the buy with the stop loss 22,180 level. So just wait for the some 10 to 15 minutes. Let the settle this opening and then buy use as a any dip with the buying opportunity.
Okay, and among the top gainers, we have Hero MotoCorp, Grasim, Wipro. Wipro was in fact Ratnesh one of his picks as well, and good volume we are seeing on this particular counter as well. 536, that's the level. LTI Mindtree, it's the IT day today as well. And Titan also one of the top gainers for you from today's session. And if you look at some of the losers, we have Bharti Airtel, the top loser for you, 1123, that's the level, 1% downtick there. Asian Paints, remember the stock was under pressure yesterday as well. Some of the FMCG counters not participating as we speak. Britannia Industries, one of them among the top losers for you. Axis Bank, remember was one of the gainers yesterday, and good action we saw on this counter yesterday, but right now it is trading in the red, and one of the top losers for you, SBI Life, also in the red as we speak. 1502, that's the level. And sectorally, if you see small cap index, that is back in action today. IT index, of course, it was on a roll yesterday as well, and in the green today as we speak. Mid cap also doing really well. Metal, auto, some of the top gainers for you. So Ratnesh, coming to you again for some of these mid-cap picks. So we have seen some of the multi-baggers coming from mid-cap and small-cap space. What would be, 2 or 3 picks from the mid-cap and small-cap space that you would like to recommend to our viewers?
In the mid-cap space, definitely there is so many stocks continue performing and outperforming. But if you still see that which stock we should pick after this run-up, so I believe that first Inox Wind is going outperforming. Still, we can see some good outperformance in this stock. So Inox is with the good pick with the stop loss 560 level for the target in the coming days. 700 to 750 levels. So apart from that, Inox Wind, there is a one more pick. That is a data pattern. Data pattern is showing the good. After the consolidation, we have seen the good breakout in the yesterday trading session. It has taken the very good support, the 200 moving average line on the daily chart, and we can see the trend line breakout in this data pattern in yesterday trading session. So with the stop loss 2100, I believe that we can see the level 2400 to 2500 level. So data pattern will be the next pick after the Inox.
I think we should pull up IRCTC as well. The stock is on a roll today, and it is actually in the green after the rail need plant in Vishakhapatnam that has commenced production, and that is the impact that we are seeing on this particular counter. 3% uptick there. 961 is the level where we are at. What are the charts telling you at these levels, Ratnesh?
Yeah, definitely. IRCTC has taken the good support at the 50-time moving averages, and it has crossed the short-term moving average, 30 and the 100 also. So I believe that IRCTC, we can see the some more rally up to the 980 level to 1000 level. So still there is a chance to buy the stock with the stop loss 930 level for the 980 to 1000 level.
And among these PSEs, BHEL, that is also in the green today, 231, that's the level, 1% uptick there as well on BHEL, and BEL also one of them. These stocks were in focus yesterday as well. What are your thoughts on BHEL first and then BEL as well?
BHL, definitely we have seen the this is the it has gave us a good return in this market, and definitely the multi-year breakout we have seen like to 20,015 breakout it has given. So I believe that still there is some steam left in this stock up to the 290 level. So I believe that still there is a chance to buy this stock with the stop loss 190 for the target 290. And then come to the BL. BL definitely is a good outperforming stock in the defense sector, and still we cannot see any kind of the negativity on the chart. So I believe that if someone holding this stock from the lower can hold, even the fresh entry can also take this level with the stop loss 180 for the target 250 level.
Absolutely. I think we should pull up SpiceJet as well and see what the stock is doing, because the SpiceJet, the company said that it has secured an additional 316 crore rupees in funding, bringing the total raise through its preferential issue to 1060 odd crore rupees. And the Delhi High Court also ordered the airline to return a leased engine to Engine Lease Finance BV in Belgium. So the stock is in focus on the back of this news, and let's pull up the stock and see what the stock is doing in today's trading session. But Ratnesh, what are your thoughts on SpiceJet?
I think that the stock is underperforming, and I don't think so that we should touch this stock as of now. Maybe some bounces can we see that up to the 75 level, but I don't think so there is any strong chart of this stock. So I will suggest that please avoid this stock, and if anyone holding the keep stop loss around the 60 level, and if it come around the 75 level, exit that level.
Absolutely. And Ratesh, we have been discussing Paytm as well. All this new age tech space is in focus. We have been talking about Paytm, Zomato, and then Policy Bazaar also. Zomato has been doing well after the third quarter numbers. Stellar set of numbers coming in from the company. Policy Bazaar was also one of the top gainers from the mid-cap space yesterday. But Paytm, that continues to be, under pressure, and experts have been saying that it's a dangerous bet because of course, the RBI's crackdown as well. And Goldman Sachs has also reduced its target price, and some of the brokerages are not very bullish on this particular counter. 0.72% uptick there. 391 is the level where we are at when it comes to Paytm. But what are your thoughts?
Right, definitely. That we have seen the very so much selling in this, and there is so much news flows going on. Someday positive, one day is negative news. So it's very hard to trade in this stock. So and it's definitely it's continue the outperforming. There is no sign of the recovery still on the chart. If someone is stuck at the high level, so I will suggest them that if it any recovery come to the around the in the coming trading session, like up to the 500 level or something like this, so I will suggest that exit this level, exit in these stocks, because there are so many stocks in the market where we can generate the wealth. So I don't see that. I don't where this is the as of now, for the time being, as of now, this is a wastage of the opportunity. The way we are lost of opportunities, and there is so many opportunity other in the stock, to avoid this Paytm and invest their money in the other stocks.
Grasim is also one of the top gainers. 2227, that's the level where we are at, and the company expects to exit FY25 with high single-digit market share and secure the second position in the decorative paints market. Where do you see this stock heading going forward, Ratnesh?
Grasim is continue showing the good high formation, and even the yesterday also, after the some downtick, we have seen the good recovery. So still, and we have seen the good volume activity in yesterday trading session. So I believe still this is a good opportunity to buy with the stop loss 2100 level for the coming days, target 2500.
Okay, absolutely, got that. And we have discussed a lot of buzzing stocks, and Coal India is in the red. Actually, it's trading flat on a flattish note. Gas Authority of India as well. And Ratnesh, what are your thoughts on firstly Gas Authority of India and Coal India, and of course Steel Authority of India? These three stocks.
Well, these all the PSU sector are doing well. All the PSU stocks doing well, and we have seen the good good amount of recovery in all these stocks. So GAIL India, if you look at the first GAIL India, so still I believe that there is no sign of the weakness. But I will say that for the fresh entry, just wait for the some time still, because the stock is facing supply around the 186, 190 level. So I say that keep the stop loss around the 170 and book some partial this stock if anyone holding from the lower level. So keep stop loss 117, book partial in this GAIL. And
Absolutely. Yeah, please go ahead.
yeah, and if you are like the next stock, if we take the Coal India, so Coal India definitely we have seen the these stocks also we outperform, but as of now, I believe that this is some little stretch on the chart and the stretch from the key averages. So I believe just let the pull down these stocks and come to a very important support layer around the 390, 380. This will be a good opportunity to enter. So just let wait some time and let it correct a little bit, then we can then I will size through re-enter this stock.
Okay, absolutely. And the Nifty PSU Bank Index, if we could pull up that, that is up around 1% as we speak. Canara Bank, Maharashtra Bank, Indian Bank and Bank of Baroda, these are some of the top gainers from this particular counter. What are your thoughts on PSU banks? First of all, Ratnesh, any picks that you would like to recommend? Because we have been seeing a strong action coming in on SBI, Bank of Baroda, and now Canara Bank also the top gainer for you. 2.5% uptick there on this counter today.
Definitely, SBI outperform in all this PSU sector, but definitely the apart from the SBI, like I will like it the Canara Bank, because Canara Bank is still showing the good strength on the chart, and I don't think so there is any negativity on the daily, weekly, or any chart in the Canara Bank. So I believe that this Canara Bank is now going to outperform apart from the SBI. So this Canara Bank for the trading perspective, also investment perspective, both for the both on the time horizon looking good with the stop loss 550 for the target in the near term 630, and the for the mid term 700 we can see.
Okay, absolutely. And the real estate pack that was on a roll yesterday, and today also it is up around. It is in the green. Prestige Estate and Godrej Properties are some of the top gainers from this particular pack. What are your thoughts on this entire real estate pack, and any picks that you would like to recommend?
Like you correctly mentioned the Prestige and Godrej property, but apart from that, I will pick the Obera Realty also, because we have seen the good correction in the Obera Realty, and now it is forming the base on the daily chart. Now trying to cross the key averages and heading towards the around the 1500 level. So I will suggest that someone can buy this stock with the stop loss 1350 level. Sorry, 1350 stop loss for the target. First target will be 1450, and then the 1500 level.
Okay, absolutely. And Ratnesh, if we talk about Tata Motors, now we have been discussing this stock, but do you think it is a buy at these levels also, because the targets are as high as 1060, some 1100 as well, and now the stock is trading at 936. It already I think has had a a phenomenal journey, I would say. 100% return in just 1 year, and the stock has been a multi-bagger already. But what would be the near-term target for Tata Motors according to you?
Well, near-term target definitely, because there is a no sign in the weakness. So, but fresh entry, it will be, I will not suggest any fresh entry at this level, but someone holding from the lower level is still, they can hold with the trail stop loss around the 880. But I can see the near-term target around 980 to 1000 level.
Okay, absolutely. Well, Titan is also back in action today, one of the top gainers. 3697, that's the level on this counter, 1% uptick there. What do the charts suggest for Titan?
Definitely, Titan in the yesterday trading session, it has taken the good support around the 35-50 level, and from there we have seen a good recovery. And today it's showing again the follow of the buying. So I believe that once it crosses the 3720 level, we can see the good. Once again, the journey will resume for the 3800 level. So just wait for the some more time. 3720, let it cross, and then one can re-enter the stock for the target 3800 for the with the stop loss 3640.
Okay. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for us to take a short and quick break, but we'll discuss some of the other buzzing stocks. So lots more coming up. Stay tuned.
Darwin Platform Group of Companies is one of the fastest growing diversified Indian conglomerates with global footprints. It is setting up offices globally and tying up with companies across the globe for multiple sectors. The company has ventured into real estate and construction, stockbroking and finance, arms and ammunition, mining, airlines, and many other sectors.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and now let's discuss the stock that is in focus, and I'm talking about Vodafone Idea. The stock is in focus ahead of its board meet on equity fundraising. So Ratnesh, let's talk about this stock, and what are your thoughts first on Vodafone Idea? The stock is up 7% as we speak, 17.5. That's the level where we are at this point in time. What are the charts telling you?
Idea definitely today's trading session is showing the good strength. Even the yesterday also it shows the good strength. So I believe that after the 18, if it cross the 18 rupees level, we can see the level up to, around the 21, 22. So still someone can hold this stock with the stop loss around 15 for the target first 18 and then 21.
Okay, absolutely. So that was Vodafone Idea for you. But let's discuss IREDA as well, because Ratnesh, this stock was on a roll, but then we have been seeing a lot of volatility when it comes to this stock. This stock has given a multi-bagger return, but now if you see, it is trading 5% lower circuit on this particular counter, 159. That's the level. So what would you do with the IRDA at these levels?
You correctly mentioned it has given the multi-bagger return after the listing. So now it's continue hitting the lower circuit uh, after the made a high of 200 level. So if someone is still holding from the lower level, I believe that uh, I can say that still someone can hold this stock with the stop loss, trailing stop loss with the 145 level, book some partial amount here and keep the stop loss 145. But for fresh entry, I think someone wait for the fresh entry because it's a little bit stretch on the daily chart. So let it settle somewhere around the 140, 145 level. Then someone can take the re-entry. But for the someone holding the from the lower level, book partial and keep the stop loss 140.
Okay. Coming back to again these railway stocks, Ratnesh, Railtel, I think we should pull up this stock. 404, that's the level, 6% uptick there as we speak. The 52-week high is 459 and the 52-week low is 96. So the stock has actually recovered significantly from its 52-week low of 96 rupees. 404, that's the level where we are at. Do you think the momentum will sustain going forward as well?
Yeah, definitely. Retail is, it has met the I think the base after the correction, and 350 is the good level and the good support level. From there, we have seen the good recovery once again. Now, I believe that keep the stop loss 350 level, and we can see the in the near term target of 440. And then if it is cross the 440, 450 level and close above it, then we can see the 500 level also. So keep stop loss 350, and someone can take the fresh entry also, holding with the if someone holding from the lower level, keep the stop loss 350.
And not only Railtel, Ratnesh, these defense and railway counters like Masdoc and RVNL, they are also up in the trade today. Masdoc is up around 2%, 2107, that's the level on this particular counter. RVNL, 267, 2% uptick there as well. Already they are multi-baggers. But what would you do with these stocks? Would you book some profit, or do you think the momentum will sustain going forward as well?
If first we talk about the must of the definitely, I would like to suggest that book some profit definitely, because there is a long time consolidation is going on, and I believe that there is a consolidation will still will go on for the some more time. So I believe that book some partial amount here and keep the stop loss 950 or 930 level, because definitely it will take some more time to resume the fresh journey. I will say the book some profit in the Majdoc with the stop loss, but for the fresh entry, I will not suggest here the fresh entry. And then RVNL, so and then definitely RVNL is also a little bit stretch on the daily chart as well as the weekly chart. So in this also, I will sell the book partial amount. Here also, I will not sell the fresh entry in this stock also, and the keep stop loss around the 230 level for the rest of amount.
Okay, absolutely. Indian Hotel, this is also one of the buzzing stocks. Now, the hotel industry is actually poised for robust growth in FY25, and this is despite election driven business as well. So, uh, coming to you, Ratnesh, for Indian hotels, because experts have been saying that the hotel stock will perform really better because of the elections, because of the travel industry boom that we are seeing. What are your thoughts on Indian hotels, and any other pick that you would like to recommend from the hotel space?
Well, definitely all the hotel and the tourism sectors doing very well. And after the inauguration of the Ram Mandir, everyone suggesting that this industry will boom more in the coming days. So Indian hotel definitely is outperforming in this sector, but it is a little bit stretch on the chart. So someone holding this stock definitely can hold stay with the stop loss 530 for the target, 650 to 700 in the coming days. But for re-entry, just wait for the some time. And like as you asked me, like any prefer pick, so I will suggest that Taj GVK. Taj GVK, we have seen the long consolidation in this stock. Like more than 1 year consolidation breakout in this stock on the 5th Feb. So I suggest that Taj GVK could be the better pick. Because it is not showing any stretch on the chart. So still fresh entry is also suggest in this stock with the stop loss 350 for the target 500 level.
Okay, absolutely. And you know, Ratesh, Goldman Sachs actually has downgraded the ratings of SBI, ICICI Bank, Yes Bank, and it said that the Goldilocks period is now over for the financial sector. We discussed ICICI Bank when we started the show, but we have seen a stellar rally when it comes to SBI. Record highs on this particular counter we have already seen. Yes Bank is also in focus. Do you agree that the Goldilocks period is now over for these banks, and there are a lot of headwinds that we can see perhaps going forward?
Well, as a technical, if you ask me, so I don't think so. There is any kind of any negativity in this stock, and I believe that still there is some more steam left in the, especially in the SBI, because after a long consolidation, we have seen the breakout. The SBI consolidate more than the 2 year in the range of 640 to 540 this 100 rupees in this 100 rupees. So and the 2 years breakout, once we get the 2 year 1 year, we almost see the double the target of the consolidation. So I believe that almost it should it should touch around the 800 to 850 or something like this level. So SBI is still my preferred pick in this PSU, as I said in the starting of the show with the Canara Bank.
Okay, absolutely. Got that. Let's see how the action pans out on these stocks. But coming to you for some of the other buzzing stocks from the mid cap and small cap space, because these spaces we have been discussing, and these, whether it's small cap or mid cap, they have been performing really well as compared to the large caps. So, coming to you for emphasis now, because large cap IT names have been doing well of late, but mid cap IT, this space performed really well in 2023 as well, and bullish, and experts are again bullish on mid cap IT names for this year as well. What are your thoughts, and any picks that you would like to recommend from the mid cap IT space?
Yeah, you chosen very good stock. The emphasis is definitely is my preferred pick in the mid cap IT stocks, apart from the Wipro, from the large cap IT stocks. So emphasis is making the very good formation on the daily chart as well as on the weekly chart. So emphasis, I believe that now consolidation is a slow moving stock, so it will not give you the the in the near term return, but definitely if someone hold for the mid to long term, we can see the good return in this stock also. So 2600 will be the stop loss for the investor, and I believe that we can see the first target around the 2900 to 3000 level. So 2600 will be the stop loss for the midterm target 3000. Apart from this emphasis, I like to add here also one more stock like the Mastec. Mastec is also showing the good high rise formation. So I believe that we are going to see the all-time high 3300 level in the near term. So Mastec will be the my another pick, preferred pick with the stop loss at 2850.
Absolutely. And you know, Ratnesh, we have been discussing auto stocks, but experts seem to be bullish on auto ancillary names. I mean, auto stocks have been doing well, but auto ancillary names like Motherson Sumi, they are also performing really well in this kind of a market. What are your thoughts on Motherson Sumi first? Any other auto ancillary name that you would like to mention apart from that?
Like, if you first discuss the Motherson Sumi, so Motherson Sumi definitely the showing some consolidation and a high formation, but I believe that still it will take some time to outperform the market or with the in the auto ancillary. So I believe that in the near term, if someone want to invest this stock, keep the stop loss 100 rupees, but not in the near term, but definitely in the mid term, we can see the some target around the 130 to 140 level. So in Motherson Sumi, have to give some time for the return. But in other auto ancillary, like definitely so many stocks, we have seen the good outperformance in all the auto ancillary stocks. But if you ask me for my preferred pick, so I will still buy the JBM Auto. JBM Auto is still we have seen the good breakout in the 19th February recently in this week. So I believe that JBM Auto, we can see the some more upside in this stock with the stop loss 2100 for the target 2600 to 2800.
Okay, Oil India will be in focus today. The company has signed a MOU with fertilizers and chemical, that is FACT Travancore, a public sector company. Now, this is to explore opportunities in the domain of green hydrogen, including green ammonia, green methanol, and other derivatives. So, right now, a bit of a profit booking taking place on this particular counter, 592, but experts have been bullish on this particular company. What are your thoughts, and what are the charts telling you now for Oil India?
No, Oil India, we have seen the good rally in this stock, and it has given the 1 year, 2 year breakout after the long consolidation. So I believe that still there is no sign of the weakness in the Oil India. Definitely, we have seen some there is a little bit stretch on the key averages, and so for the fresh entry, I suggest that let it we settle around the 550 to 530 level, so it will be the good entry level, and the risk reward ratio will be good there. So I will suggest for the fresh entry, just wait for the some time, and if someone holding from the lower, still they can hold with the stop loss 530.
And Ratnesh, any stock that we might have missed from today's market opening and you would like to recommend maybe for the near term?
Well, you know that in the near term, still I believe that OFSS is still is the good bet, and still we can see the 10,000 level in the coming days. So OFSS can still for the investment for the trading perspective with the stop loss 1700 for the target 10,000.
Okay, absolutely got that. And any PSU pick that you would like to recommend, because I think PSU is the flavor of the market at this point in time, and ahead of the elections maybe this theme is going to continue its momentum.
Yeah, so like apart from this banking, like we discussed the SBI and Canara Bank, so I will suggest the NBCC. NBCC is still, I believe that good pick. There is some after the good amount of the rally, we have seen the good correction from the 172 level, but now its stock is consolidation now. So with the stop loss of 130, I believe once again we can see the level of 170.
Absolutely. And since you mentioned NTPC, I would like to get in your thoughts on Power Grid as well, because this stock was doing well, but this week it hasn't done much. 281, that's the level where we are at this point in time. One of the top losers for you, and Power Grid of course was one of the top losers yesterday as well. So a bit of a pressure we are seeing on this particular counter. Do you think that we are in for more correction when it comes to Power Grid?
No, I don't think so. Still, there is any sign of the weakness in the power grid. 270, 260 will be the good level for the entry. So just let it settle around that level, and you can take the entry around that level with the stop loss of 230. So I don't think any kind of the worry on the chart. So still there is no sign of the weakness in the chart.
So that was Power Grid for you. And when we talk, if we look at the markets at this point in time, Nifty is in the green as we speak, 22,255. That's the level where we are at. And Nifty Bank also now 222 points uptick there, 47,136. So in the green today, lots of action happening there in this index as well. But let's see how the action pans out going forward. And on that note, thank you so much, Ratnesh, for sharing all the technical picks with us and being with us here on BTTV. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for me and my team to wrap up this edition of Market Today, but lots more coming up for you only on BTTV. So stay tuned, and many thanks for watching.
Darwin Platform Group of Companies is one of the fastest growing diversified Indian conglomerates with global footprints. It is setting up offices globally and tying up with companies across the globe from multiple sectors. The company has ventured into real estate and construction, stockbroking and finance, arms and ammunition, mining, airlines, and many other sectors.
Big boy of FMCG space, ITC, because the company is eyeing 47% stake in Pratap Snacks according to some media reports.